Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. It has been a minute since I have seen you, mainly because I've been busy with a ton of stuff up at the shop and in the office, but I'm back and better than ever. Today is very exciting because we are on our way to pick up the final part for the OBS. After this, knock on wood, it should drive under its own power. So let's get over, get this part, and get this OBS under its own power. The thing cleans up better and better every time I see it.
It's that peach bottom paint match with that next level motor works finesse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Good old Yake up here behind us opened it up before he's leaving us for 2 freaking weeks. Yeah, he's not doing anything that it has to do with any mountains or any hunting whatsoever.
Well, hunting, what's that?
But he's going to be disappearing for 2 weeks, so everybody in the comments, wish him the best of luck. I really hope that he comes back with something significant this time. So that way he can no longer be a hiker and he can be a hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the RS6 Avant. We've got a full maxed in aero kit installed in this thing by none other than, of course, yours truly, Peach Bottom Auto Body. I didn't quite trust myself to get all the dimensions and lineups and specs correct, but it's a very nice kit and it is fully functional. That thing is bolted down. We've got some glorious angles to this car. Gave this man the keys to the skid loader. Jesus, Jake, get out of that thing. Nah, I'm just kidding. You just keep going, you little novice. You need to practice. You know, the crazy thing is, though, if you start teeter-tottering in a wheel loader, man, it gets real rowdy real quick. But you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. We've got the transmission for the OBZ. It got delivered at Next Level Motorworks, mostly because it's cheaper to pay for freight, and I was gonna have the guys install it down here, but they are quite busy, which is a fantastic problem to have. Everyone loves the support, and also, I'm very impatient. It's going to rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't want to wait until then. So I'm like, Tyler, I'm robbing my transmission from you, but it's mine, so that's okay, right? Look at him being all careful now. He's like, okay, fragile cargo, be easy, be easy. That way a little bit, a little more. Hell yeah, boys. It's here. And he's off. I'm telling you, I'm proud of him because anytime you give him a chance to run a piece of equipment, he takes it. I just think back to those days that we were grading massive piles of dirt out in the backyard, and this man was making the most fancy whoop sections I think any of those triaxle drivers have ever seen. If you look all the way back there, you can see that oh so beautiful 2020 Denali cruising along. Man, that thing's got some serious road presence. Boys, I gotta tell you, I got so much freaking done in this car and the Denali. It's so hard to pick between the two, but it was kind of nice it worked out today. I had a little lunch meeting. We had to get some things handled locally here in Lancaster for, well, that big announcement that's on the horizon, and I'm hoping by November I can give you guys full transparent details about how we're gonna be able to serve you locally. I'm super excited about it. But short of the long, we gotta go get some trans fluid because that trans needs fluid, and a lot of it at that. That right there is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The boys over at Advance are always hooking us up. Hopefully this will be enough. Ugh. Wagon perks, boys, wagon perks. They just continue to sell themselves as to why the wagon platform is the greatest to ever exist, especially the Avant one. I'm a little biased, but you guys understand why. Fence is building.
I really should get back to the gym. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn, dude, look at that thing. Look at the beauty. We even got ourselves a gasket for the transfer case. Converters in there, bolted in. Dude, the black powder coat, the wrinkle black powder coat, that looks so sinister on this transmission. Wow, I'm really excited. So, Whirly Fab transmissions, game changing, new level. We've got one in the giveaway truck. If you guys haven't gotten entered for that, your time is ticking. The deadline for Dream Deals Giveaway 27 is on September 27th, just an FYI. And you can get either the 24x12s or the 24x14s, depending on whatever style, whatever wheel preference you prefer. The option's yours if you're drawn as the winner. So back to this thing. That's nice.
Yeah, the billet.
That's nice. We got a filter on the bottom there, a freshy filter. The boys were saying this thing's gonna take like 27 quarts. You know what the problem is? I only got about half that. Damn, that front end looks freaking sexy. I was so motivated to get this front end on. It looks pretty sick, but don't get any closer than because I bought some kind of aftermarket stuff just to get the front end on. Yeah, it looks good from all the way back there. We got plans though to correct that. We will, trust me. Of course, it's going to be something other than that, but that works for now. I just want to drive the truck, man. Ladies and gentlemen, is that not the most beautiful transmission you have ever seen? Not only because it looked fantastic, coming right out of the crate from the boys over at Whirly Fab, but man, it looks even better because it's sitting in an OBS F250. That was once a gasser. That was once two-go drive.
Did you say there's an Allison and a Ford?
What? What are you saying? And honestly, it slips right up in there really nice. Kudos to you for knowing nothing about transmissions until 8-ball, and then this thing just kind of reinforced your knowledge except on a different application. My man. I think we need to debunk something right now on the vlog. A lot of people watching the YouTube channel think that you're a mechanic. Fake it to make it, right boys? No. When I brought Jake onto the YouTube channel, he had common sense, he had a willingness to learn, and he worked with tools in the past. He actually used to do flooring. That's what he did in a previous life.
It's a little different than mechanics.
But it's still like you take it apart, you put it back together.
Right.
Same basic premise, just applied somewhere else. Tools definitely help.
Yeah.
But vehicles aren't that complicated. You kind of just have to figure it out. And then once you figure it out, put it back together. Hopefully it works. The only thing that you really need on your side is time. So I think we just debunked a massive DURTYMAX Jack YouTube channel myth. Because everyone's like, dude, where'd you find a mechanic that like can just jump into that kind of stuff? I'm like, I'm still looking for him. I have no idea. I have no idea. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got an absolutely glorious transmission in the truck. And as much as I would love to fill this thing up with fluid and get it on the road, we have a small little problem. The fluid that I picked up is actually not the right stuff. They specifically recommend a Napa brand fluid, and Napa, unfortunately, is out. We called, they placed an order, but it's not gonna be in today. So unfortunately, today will not be the day, which I didn't even wanna break to you guys as far as news, because I thought today would be the glorious day to cruise with the windows down and the triangle windows open, blowing that fresh air right into this ugly mug right here. But it's not gonna happen. Although I do wanna just touch base, this is the 750 plus trans from Whirly Fab, so it's essentially fully built and can handle over 750 horsepower. Does he not look like that meme that was like science?
Oh,
The last thing on the truck is getting the fluid in, and then we should be able to rock this thing down the road. I'm so excited, guys. Is anybody else ready for this monumental moment? It feels like it's been quite a journey, and that's because it's been quite a project. And truthfully, for taking this thing on, not at a full-time scale, chipping away at it where need be, teaching ourselves what we needed to know to get it done, I'm super freaking proud of this accomplishment and getting this far. I didn't want to sit back and give us all this credit, but I gotta just take a minute to give credit where credit's due. This was not an easy feat by any means. Everything from sourcing the truck to scheduling the work that was performed not by us. Hunter, you did an amazing job. Killed it. Absolutely killed it. Scheduling the videos, scheduling the parts, availability of parts, or should I say unavailability of parts. This Whirly Fab Trans was a conversation that took place over 5 months ago. It was actually when this truck came into fruition, the concept of this truck was underway, and I knew that I had to get out and start having conversations with the associated manufacturing vendors to get parts ahead of time because it's been that tough. And while we were at it, I said, well, hey, you might as well start working on a trans for this as well. So it happened to really work out when we realized we had a 5-speed transmission in the truck. I called Whirly and they're like, well, hey, dude, great timing. We actually just finished your trans. Some mess ups are meant to be, and the outcomes sometimes can be really freaking awesome. All right, so that leaves us here at the end of the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. Before I let you all go, I want any of the OBS experts to drop some comments as to what it is that we should do. What are some awesome aftermarket companies that make absolutely killer clean headlights and taillights and third brake light for this here body style? I love the factory OEM plus look. We gotta get the valance on the bottom of the bumper. I don't know where that ended up. It got misplaced somewhere. I gotta paint up some stuff under the axle, and I need to do something about the front end before it formally heads somewhere else in Lancaster to maybe take on a little bit of a facelift. But that'll happen maybe once it gets a little colder, because I'm gonna drive it for the meantime. I'm freaking excited about this truck. But ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm gonna take off. So if you haven't grabbed your entries for Dream Diesel Giveaway 27, I don't know, it's your choice at the end of the day. It's a really cool truck. I'd love to see you get behind the wheel, but if you don't wanna enter, it's cool. I totally understand. Thanks for the support, guys. As always, tap that subscribe button, like button on your way out, and I'll see you all in the next upload.